What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Zano. Zano, Z-A-N-O is what we're talking about. Hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. This is not going to be a fundamental analysis video. I do completely intend on making a fundamental video so that people can understand this project a little bit better. But the purpose of this video is really to just give price predictions, give technical analysis, and talk about key areas that we might attack next to the upside. If that sounds good to you, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. Again, this is not a fundamental video, but for all intents and purposes, Zano, what is Zano? It is the best privacy coin that exists in crypto to date. If there was any other privacy coin that could compare, maybe Monero, maybe XMR. But other than that, there's nothing else that compares. And the craziest thing about Zano is not that it is the best, literally the best privacy coin in the crypto space. That's not the craziest part. The craziest part is the market cap is only $203 million. That's the crazy part. You should have 100x. You should have a 1000x times that, Zano. You should be worth 200 billion. Absolutely. This thing has immense potential. I'm not saying we're going to see that growth this cycle, but in our lifetimes, guys, this thing is going to be, it is a true gem. It is a true diamond in the rough. If you're looking for crypto gems, if you're looking for something to put your money into that, has really good fundamentals, has a good team behind it, but nobody talks about it. You don't want a coin that people are only talking about because they're being paid to talk about. This is that coin. This is that coin, man. Absolutely it is. Everybody who considers themselves a serious crypto investor should have some exposure to Zano, genuinely. Or I'll do you one better too. Everybody who's obsessed with the privacy coin phase, you want to invest in Dash, you want to invest in Zcash, you want to invest in XMR because of all the stuff that's been happening lately with institutional interest in privacy coins. Cool. You should invest in Zano. It's way better. It's not even close. It's not even close. You know what? Don't take my word for it. Let's ask Grok. Which coin, which crypto serves better as a privacy coin? Zano or Zcash? It's not even close. It's not even close. And Grok is taking his sweet time, or its sweet time. Grok is not a he nor a she. It is an it. It is an AI. Grok, come on, buddy. We're going to do some TA while Grok is thinking, because that is taking some time. It's not really an objective thing, right? It can be subjective, but I think it is objective. I mean, objectively, if you go over, and that's the purpose of it, I am going to give a fundamental analysis to this thing within the next week. So watch for that video too. But let's just get into it here, okay? So from a high, what was for over a year, for years, the all-time high. This was last cycle's high in May 2021. To the bear market low in July of 2022, we've seen some fantastic growth all the way from 26 cents all the way up to about $18. Crazy, fantastic, spectacular growth in a very short amount of time, right? This bull run for Zano has been spectacular. You've seen a 50x, you're at a 51x right now. Overall, a 69x. Very sensual, very perfect. Consolidating right below the 1414 and working your way up to this area. You've got like a ascending triangle of consolidation up here. When this thing breaks, you're going to cascade to $28 and beyond. You're going to likely see a $61 to $85 target, if not higher, going into the end of this year. I would at least expect from here $13.60. I'd at least expect a $28 price, but genuinely, I think Zano will be at $61, $85, somewhere in that range or more by the end of 2025, and certainly higher going into the end of this cycle. I think Zano's end of cycle prediction, let's see. I think at a minimum, we're going to see a $512 price. At a maximum, we could see something that's above $1,000, maybe even $2,000. This thing has 100x potential by the end of the cycle, undoubtedly so. It's got spectacular, spectacular potential. This is a very, very, very bullish chart, you guys. And we're about to see a massive breakout, okay? I really do think we're just going to straight teleport to $61 to $85 and probably continue to work our way past that. 512 is the minimum target by the end of the cycle, okay? So from the current price, that is a 38x, again, I'll say it again, minimum. 160x maximum. Okay, if you like privacy coins, if you're behind the Zcash movement that's going on right now, you really should be exposed to some Zano. Let's see, where's the conclusion? Let's just go. Which serves better as a privacy coin? It's not even close. It's not even close. It's not even close. Even Grok knows, right? Grok is debatably one of the best AI uh, protocols in the world right now. So don't take my word for it. Take Grok's word for it. Anyways, dramatically lower market cap too. Dramatically, it's not even close to the same market cap, man. Buying Zano at 1356 is like buying Zcash before the pump happened, man. But even better than that. Anyways, let's do some short term stuff. We'll zoom out from there. Okay, I just wanted to get the long term stuff on here. I wanted to give a little bit of a pep talk for this thing to pique people's interests. We are pumping 19% today. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. It might not be the best time to buy, right? You never know though, right? I would say if you can suffer through some pain, it's okay to buy here. I wouldn't mind buying here. 1363, you're still pretty low from your relevant highs in September there. Your all-time highs in September, right? You could go lower, but while most cryptos are dumping today, you're pumping. I don't know. Do you want to roll the dice on that? I think we are going to continue to break out. I think we are looking like we want to break out to the upside, but let's look at the 1 hour time frame. We'll zoom out from there. 1 hour time frame and something with some volume. Let's use MEXC. Right? It's not even on any major exchanges yet, right? Massive volume coming in here. 1 hour RSI up and then down coming out. Stochastics look a little bearish there. Yeah, you're seeing some volatility, whatever. If we're looking at the 4 hour time frame from a low to a high, you're right there, right just below your 382. You could go back to 1250 to 1226. You're at 1330 right now. That would be the low that I think comes in is 1250 to 1226, somewhere in that range. But again, is it worth waiting? I'd feel comfortable just buying here, letting it go down there, and then waiting for it to come back up. I think that it's going to see some massive upside soon. The 4 hour MACD is about to cross above the zero. And typically during this time, we do consolidate, right? Whenever the 4 hour crosses above the zero. Look, here we crossed above the zero. You saw some consolidation, right? And then the rally happened afterwards, right? Here, you crossed above the zero. We saw some consolidation. Then you continued to rally afterwards. Here, you crossed above the zero right there, consolidated, then you rallied afterwards. I think we're going to consolidate a little bit. Probably does come down. If you wait like a day or so, it probably does come back down a little bit. And then we'll continue to rally. When we do continue to rally, where are we going to go? We already went over that, really, right? $500 and beyond by the end of the cycle. But immediately, promptly speaking, from a high here to a low there, the expectation is that we'll see something around $26 to $40. I mean, we could see this by the end of November. You're at $13 right now. I fully wouldn't be surprised at all if we saw something on the lines of a 100 to 200% move by the end of the month of November. And if I'm wrong, it's not because we stopped at a lower price, it's because we went higher, okay? So immense potential here. I don't really have anything else that I want to say. Look for that fundamental video. I'm going to do some research and some digging and give you guys all I got with that. So hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.